actually a cup made out of chocolate and there's cherry liqueur inside it. Hola! First meal in Portugal, and it had to start it with an order of pastel de nata, which is the authentic Portuguese custard pastry. So called for 2 pastel de natas and of course an espresso to go with it. Hi people! Welcome to Lisbon, the capital city of Portugal. I'm starting off my official exploration of Lisbon right here in front of this gorgeous structure called the Belem Tower. It's also known as Saint Vincent Tower. Now this structure is one of the most iconic structures. Whenever you Google any pictures of Lisbon, this is one structure you will definitely come across always. This particular building, or the Belem Tower, was actually built in the 16th century. This point used to be where the Portuguese explorers used to disembark from their ships after their expeditions. It was built during the height of the Portuguese Renaissance, so it was sort of like the mark or the symbol of the abundance of the Portuguese Empire during the Renaissance period. And even today, this stands at a height of about 100 feet. You can actually buy a ticket to go all the way up to the top and you get a gorgeous view. It stands on the waters of the Tagus River. There's a small patch of beach over here and you can see lots of cruise ships passing by. It's a beautiful view. Come here during sunset hour to get some gorgeous pictures. Lisbon is of course Portugal's capital city. This hilly city has a beautiful coastline. It has pretty cobblestone streets, colorful buildings. It's just a city that will make you fall in love with it. So I am finally doing the thing that I have been the most excited to do. I'm trying out pastel de nata, actually no, pastel de Belem in Lisbon, because so basically pastel de nata, as you know, is a custard pastry. Okay, so it's like this pastry which has a cream custard filling inside it. All across the world we know it as pastel de nata, but the origin of this pastry was here in this neighborhood of Belem, and that's why it's originally called pastel de Belem. So yeah, we've called for a big platter of these pastries and of course called for some coffee along with it. So there is this place called Pastries de Belem, and it has been here since the year 1837. It is a huge sprawling space. So if you're coming to the neighborhood of Belem to visit the Belem Tower, definitely make a quick stop here. It's about a 10 minutes walk from the tower. So yeah, grab a pastry and some coffee. Crunchy on the outside, gooey and soft and custardy on the inside. It's super flaky also, which I'm really enjoying. Lovely. Big thumbs up. Road trip ready. Yes. We are off on a road trip to Algarve. It's about a 2.5 hour drive away from main city Lisbon, and the road is beautiful. Hello! So we are on a day trip to Algarve, and Algarve is honestly so beautiful. The drive was scenic, the town is very, very cute. It's like a proper beach town. We had an amazing seafood lunch at one of the restaurants over here. And now we are off for a kayaking session. So we are going to rent out a few kayaks, go and see there are these really cool cave formations. So we're going to be kayaking through the caves. So we're just like getting ready. The group is getting ready. Hi guys, so I have Fatima here with me, who's my guide today for exploring the city of Lisbon. Thank you for joining us, Fatima.
You're welcome.
So Fatima, can you tell us a little bit in short about the history of Lisbon? We know about how it suffered through earthquakes, the whole reconstruction and all of that. If you can just give us a short introduction about Lisbon's history.
Basically, Lisbon it starts to be occupied since very ancient periods. Iron Age, I should say. You know, the Greeks they came here, the Phoenicians, the Romans, and then it starts to be a Christian city. The Muslims occupy Lisbon. Did you know that? And so afterwards, it starts to become Christian again. So basically, that's the history, and we have a long monarchy period of 8 centuries. And this is the castle. These are the ruins of the palace. It was royal palace. The kings they lived here, but then the earthquake it destroyed it. The great earthquake of Lisbon in 1755.
Okay, and after that, the palace was built somewhere else, right?
Yes, after that, the palace was built close to the river, where we have that big square, very beautiful one, along the river with the river in front.
One of the biggest attractions overlooking the city of Lisbon, of course, is St. George's Castle, which has played a major role in the history of Lisbon. Since the 12th century, the castle has actually served as a royal palace, military barracks, home of the National Archive, and now it serves as a national monument and museum.
We are trying out Lisbon special cherry liqueur, and the special thing is that they serve it in a chocolate cup. So this is actually a cup made out of chocolate, and there's cherry liqueur inside it. Oh, it's yum. It's called Gingina do Pipi, right? Gingina do Pipi. Okay. Cherry liqueur is Gingina do Pipi in Portuguese. So I'm out and about exploring Lisbon, and right now I am in the oldest part of Lisbon, Old Lisbon, also known as Alfama. Now Alfama is this neighborhood that is situated on the hilliest part of Lisbon. Lisbon is like this sloping town that is situated on a hilltop. So you find these tiny sloping by-lanes, cobblestone streets, you have souvenir stores, cafes, restaurants, places playing fado music, which is their traditional local music. You have just the whole neighborhood has a beautiful vibe. So whenever you're in Lisbon, spend one whole day in Alfama for sure, non-negotiable. Also, there are trams in Lisbon, so there are many places in the old town which are connected through trams. So yeah, I'm really excited to ride on a tram as well. So I think that's what we're going to go and do next. Had the most amazing experience watching a Portugal versus Scotland match right here in Lisbon. This was an unforgettable experience. I mean, I could not imagine coming to Portugal and not watching a football match before going back. So yeah, that is how I am ending my last day in Lisbon. Watching Cristiano Ronaldo play live. This has been amazing. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be back with the next episode, which is going to be Porto. Until then, don't forget, hit the subscribe button.